So occasionally I get myself into something I've got no business getting into, and yep, this is one of them. Elgato Stream Deck. Now, I have gone through many phases or things, or trying to figure out hotkeys and trying to figure out little shortcut keys and all kinds of other stuff for using OBS and trying to do videos like this or stream on that purple channel or do whatever. And it just keeps coming back to everything is just, I have to try to remember how to do this and how to do that. And I got tired of it. And I thought, what if what if this thing really is as good as they say it is? It's as good as they say it is. Okay, so first things being first, the Stream Deck, it comes in a couple different types. There's a larger one. There's this one. One of the things that is really good, just because it has, say, what is it? It's got 15 buttons on it. Just because it has 15 buttons on this model doesn't mean that I only have 15 choices. I can integrate things like Twitch. I can integrate things like YouTube videos. I can integrate things, the chat for those. I can integrate opening and closing programs. I can do a lot of stuff simply by hitting a key, whereas I'd have to go searching or clicking or a shortcut key or whatever. I can do a multitude of things, including, say, something like that, where I'm switching back and forth between scenes, really easily. And I don't have to go clicking on something or try to find something or try to remember which hotkey it was. It's very simple. So I'm just going to walk through one or two things that I was impressed with in setting this up, and we're going to talk about it a little bit more. First things first, I mean, if I haven't already shown it, pulling it out of the box, I was really impressed. I liked it. It's got a USB-C connector on the back of it. It plugs right into the back of my PC. I believe that was a regular USB type A. Yeah, but man, setup was so easy. All I had to do was go ahead and download the app from Elgato. When I went to set it up on the screen, every time I made a change on the screen, on the buttons on the screen, they would immediately show up on the Stream Deck. Yeah, so easy to set up. And then, of course, I'd have to go, I went ahead and signed in. I believe you can do it without an account. I did anyway. I went ahead and created an account because I wanted to get some of the apps. I wanted to incorporate some of the, I don't know if you want to call them apps, but some of the plugins, like the OBS plugin, so I can make it easier to start recording, stop recording, change scenes, stuff like that. I also wanted to get the plugin for Twitch, so if I could start recording, stop recording, I could throw things in the chat, I could do shout outs, I could do whatever without having to remember what shortcut keys were or stop my game to try to do something else. Makes it so much easier. And the more I started playing around with it, the more I started figuring out that, oh my, I can do other things with it too, and it's really fun. So it might be just a little bit difficult to see, but sorry about that if it is. But one of the things I wanted to show you is that it was really easy just to kind of set things up where you have, say, forward and back buttons. Yeah. Oh my. So you can set things up and put them by groups, whatever works for you. Different plugins you can use, like starting OBS or starting a video game or even just recording on OBS. And other different things. So it works out pretty well. Things you can put into the chat or your OBS streams. Yeah, I like it. A lot more than I thought I might like it. So, yeah, I have to say that so far I'm really impressed with this thing. And yes, it's going to cost you $1 or $2. I found it on Amazon, reasonably priced. I think it was $150. I don't remember for sure, but I'll throw it up here on the screen so you guys can see. But yeah, it makes things so much easier. The other thing that I'm going to start doing and playing around with, editing. I've seen a lot of people mention that they have a tool like this to help them do editing. So that's the next thing I'm going to look at, because even though I don't mind getting in front of the camera sometimes, editing is a pain in the... Yeah, I don't like it a whole lot. That's the reason if I'm feeling a little bit lazy, I'm not always going to want to edit. But guess what? It's a one-man show here, so somebody's got to do it. And guess who that is? So, yeah, this isn't a plug for it. a plug for the toy or the tool or whatever. I call it a toy now. This isn't a plug for Elgato. This isn't a plug for the Stream Deck, and it's not a plug for anything. It's just to let you know that I found a new toy. I like a new toy, and I told you guys a long time ago that if I find something I like, I'm going to let you guys know about it. So yeah, if you guys are thinking about anything similar to this was pretty reasonable. They do have more expensive models. There are other companies that have competition out there. This isn't a comparison to any of those, but I'm telling you, if you do anything on your desktop, or you're trying to like play online, or you're trying to do this, or whatever the case is, editing or streaming or whatever, maybe take a look at a tool like this. I mean, I'm getting a lot more use out of it than I thought I would. And I'm liking it a lot more than I thought I would. So yeah, just a thought. And as I go through this, as I set things up and all that stuff, I might come back to this a little bit and let you guys know later how I felt about it or how I liked it. And yeah, we'll go from there. So that is going to do it for this one. I just want to kind of introduce you guys to my experience with this so far, and I love it. And hopefully by now I found some place to put a little bit of a demo or something in here. If not, well, this part will be edited out. But in any case, I still do have more stuff coming up. I've got, of course, the Optiplex stuff behind me, testing video cards, probably some more stuff with maybe the Stream Deck and a few other things or odds or ends I get my hands on. Still trying to put the office back in order. That's going to be obvious. And yeah, who knows? We'll figure it out as we go. Also working on the second channel. I am doing other clips from No Man's Sky to put on there, and some highlights from live streams, as well as working on live streams on the Purple channel. So if you don't visit any of my other socials, and if you haven't clicked on the like button or subscribed or anything like that, please just do me one favor, and that's be kind to each other. Be good to each other. We'll wave, smile, say good morning, hold the door open, just acknowledge somebody's presence. Just be there. I mean, it costs nothing at all to be kind to somebody. And you might be the person or the thing that makes somebody's entire day. You never know. So if you don't do anything else, kind of do that for me, okay? I'd appreciate it. And whoever you're kind to would probably appreciate it too. So until next time, when I get myself into something I got no business getting into, and we all know that by now, yeah, it's going to do it for me this time. And I'll see you later.